Hey everyone! Get ready for a video that's about to change everything you thought you knew about the Secret Service. We're going deep into the world of America's most elite protectors to bring you 10 secrets they've kept hidden from the public until now. This video is an immersive experience that will transport you into the heart of the action, giving you a behind-the-scenes look at the incredible feats and daring missions that the Secret Service has accomplished over the years. From high-speed chases to nerve-wracking standoffs, we've got it all. We're going to take you on a thrilling journey to connect you with the real people behind the Secret Service's iconic sunglasses. So sit back, relax, and get ready to discover 10 mind-blowing secrets of the Secret Service you don't want to miss. Number 1. Protective intelligence. Protective intelligence is a vital part of the Secret Service's mission. It is a fancy way of saying, we're keeping an eye on you. Every single threat is taken seriously by Secret Service agents, whether it's a serious warning or just some online comment made in jest. When a threat is detected, every aspect of the suspect's life is investigated, from their friends and employees to their neighbors. Agents are like detectives, piecing together information to assess the credibility of the threat. If a threat is deemed serious enough, they will take action, whether it's warning the suspect, referring them for a psychiatric evaluation, or even pursuing criminal charges. That's no joke. The Secret Service takes their job very seriously. But it's not just online threats that they have to worry about. Impromptu presidential gatherings are a nightmare for these undercover officers, as they are faced with large crowds where anything can happen. Agents are highly trained to spot guns, and they keep a watchful eye on any potential suspects. They scan the crowd for people with their hands stuffed in their pockets, those wearing baggy clothing, and even those moving stiffly on one side of their body. They keep their eyes on the crowd, looking for anything out of the ordinary that could signal danger. Number 2. Food screening. When the White House presidential chefs are preparing food for the president, they are not just working in the kitchen alone. Secret Service agents are constantly monitoring their movements to ensure that the food is not poisoned and that they are not putting the president at risk. It's a process that involves a meticulous attention to detail, with every ingredient checked and every possible risk considered. But that's not all. When the president travels, Navy stewards travel with him to personally prepare his food, ensuring that it's safe and free from any potential threat. The president does not eat any food that has been gifted to him. And when he's craving a burger or a pizza, the Secret Service agents have a clever trick up their sleeve. They order it to a completely different address so that no one can suspect it is for the president. All of this might sound like a lot of work, and it is, but the Secret Service takes food screening incredibly seriously because the stakes are so high. The president is a high-profile target, and there are those who would do anything to harm him, including using food as a weapon. Additionally, he is often meeting with foreign leaders, and the food he eats during these meetings can have political implications. For example, if the president were to eat a meal with a foreign leader and become ill, it could have serious diplomatic consequences. So not only does the food need to be safe, it also needs to be carefully vetted to ensure that it doesn't create any unintended diplomatic issues. Number 3. SYSTEMA. It's no surprise that the agents responsible for protecting the president are trained in weaponry and combat. But did you know that some of these agents are trained in a little-known Russian martial art called SYSTEMA? SYSTEMA stands for The System and was originally used by Russian military personnel such as the KGB and Spetsnaz. This martial art is unlike any other, and it's known for its brutal and anything-goes mentality. It involves controlling an attacker's levers, arms, legs, and elbows, and defending against weapons and weapon disarmament. People trained in SYSTEMA are trained to deal with multiple attackers at the same time, and they are also trained to remain very calm and composed while under attack. SYSTEMA is not just about physical combat, it's a way of life. Practitioners of this uncommon martial art are expected to embody the virtues of SYSTEMA in all aspects of their life. This includes being aware of their surroundings and ready to handle any situation that may arise. The mental and emotional training that comes with it is just as important as the physical training. Secret Service agents trained in the art can easily disarm and neutralize an attacker. And while their goal is disarm rather than kill, they are fully capable of taking lethal measures if necessary for the safety of the president. Number 4. The 10-minute medicine. Protecting the head of the country is not just about keeping them safe from physical harm, but also ensuring that they receive life-saving medical care in case of an emergency. That's where the 10-minute medicine protocol comes in. This protocol is no joke. The select number of secret agents assigned to the Presidential Protection Division undergo rigorous training to learn how to keep the president alive until they can get help from medical professionals. They know the nearest medical facility within a 10-minute radius or wherever the president is, and there's even an agent stationed at that facility ready to spring into action at a moment's notice. This agent is responsible for getting to know all the doctors and nurses on shift and making sure there are bags of blood in the president's car that match their blood type, just in case an emergency transfusion is needed. All of this might seem extreme, but it's a necessary part of the job. After all, the president's life is not something to be taken lightly. The PPD's training in 10-minute medicine was put to the task during the assassination attempt on President Reagan in 1981. Thanks to their quick thinking and training, they were able to save his life. Number 5. Secret Arsenal. As we have already seen, when it comes to protecting the president, the Secret Service doesn't mess around. They have the latest and cutting-edge weaponry at their disposal, and they know how to use it effectively. One of their go-to weapons is the P90, a compact submachine gun that's easy to conceal inside a suit. But what sets this weapon apart from others is its custom ammunition. Unlike regular bullets that could potentially harm innocent bystanders, the P90's ammunition is designed to stay in the target's body, reducing collateral damage during a shootout. This weapon is just one example of how the Secret Service is constantly adapting and innovating to keep the president safe. But it's not just about the weapons. The traditional uniform of this group is just as important. Agents can be seen in their dark suits, reflective sunglasses, and earpieces. And there's a good reason for this. The suit gives agents a serious, business-like look that's more approachable and less intimidating than combat gear. It's also a great place to conceal weapons. The reflective sunglasses serve a multiple purpose too. They protect agents against sunlight, in addition to potential hazards such as liquids being thrown directly at them. Not to mention they hide their eyes while scanning the crowd, concealing their gaze from potential suspects, so they are not alerted to the fact that they're being watched. And then there's the earpiece, the most important part of the uniform. It allows agents to stay in constant communication with their supervisor, ensuring that they're always in the right place at the right time. Number 6. They are stuck to the president. When it comes to guarding the President of the United States, there are no limits to what the Secret Service will do to keep them safe. They are literally stuck to the president's side, even when nature calls. That's right, even when the leader of the free world goes to the bathroom, there's an armed agent standing guard. In fact, Ronald Reagan's agents even sat in on his prostate examinations. Now, that's what we call dedication. Not only the president they protect, the first lady, the vice president, the first family, all former presidents, and even presidential candidates receive official protection. After Robert Kennedy's assassination on the campaign trail in 1968, it became a policy to protect presidential candidates while they're running for office. And while they may not swear an oath to lay down their life for the president, Secret Service agents are trained to do just that. During their training, they have fake bullets fired at them so that they can get a feel for what it's like to be hit and overcome the instinct to flinch. This kind of training proved invaluable in 1989 when President Reagan was the victim of an assassination attempt. Secret Service agent Jerry Parr quickly covered the president and pushed him into his waiting car, while Agent Timothy McCarthy became a human shield, taking a bullet to the stomach to protect the president. The agents are also tasked with protecting designated survivors in the unlikely event that everyone else is killed. One member of the cabinet is picked to stay in a secure location, such as Mount Weather in Virginia, and protected until the event is over. Number 7. The Ink Library. The Secret Service's Ink Library is one of the most fascinating and mysterious aspects of their work. So what is it exactly? Well, the team has the world's largest collection of ink. And it's not just any ink. They work with ink manufacturers to maintain a massive database of tags in the ink. These tags allow them to identify the brand of any type of ink used in a document. For example, if the president receives a threatening letter or document, agents can trace the brand of ink used and deduce which country or state the letter was sent from. This allows them to take necessary precautions and identify potential threats. Additionally, they have a team of handwriting experts that can analyze the characteristics of a writer and possibly narrow down their location. So if you're thinking of writing a threatening letter to the president, think again. They'll know it was you. Number 8. They're able wingmen. That's right, the Secret Service not only protects the president from danger, but they also act as wingmen to protect him from his own wife. When you're the leader of the free world, it's no surprise that you become extremely attractive to the opposite sex. That's where the SS wingmen come in. They're not only tasked with keeping the president safe, but they also act as his personal concierge for his extracurricular activities. After all, what's a president to do when he wants to have some private time with someone who isn't his wife? Take President Lyndon Johnson, for example. When his wife caught him entertaining a young lady in the Oval Office, the Secret Service sprang into action. They had installed an emergency buzzer system that an agent could discreetly press if Mrs. Johnson was nearby, alerting LBJ to quickly send his guest on her way. Number 9. The Secret Office. Imagine walking down H Street in Washington, D.C. and stumbling upon a drab 9-story tan brick building that blends in with its surroundings. You could easily miss it. That would be a grave mistake, because within those unassuming walls lies the beating heart of the Secret Service, a place so secretive that even the most curious minds struggle to uncover its mysteries. Rumors swirl about what goes on behind those doors. Some say there are countless armories, state-of-the-art technology, and a joint operations center, while others speculate about classified operations and clandestine meetings. But one thing's for certain, this is the nerve center of the Secret Service, and it's where they do their most critical work. But if you think that the Secret Service is impressive, wait until you see what lies just a few blocks away. The White House, a masterpiece of security, designed to repel even the most determined attackers. Anti-aircraft missiles buried beneath the lawn, biometric recognition software that controls access to every door, and a doomsday bunker. The White House is a fortress, but it's not just one ring of defense, it's like an onion with layer upon layer of protection. The outer perimeter is guarded by elite special agents and their highly trained canine partners. Beyond that lies the middle ring, patrolled by the emergency response team. And finally, the inner sanctum, the most heavily fortified area, where agents whose sole job is to protect the president are stationed. Number 10. The Presidential Motorcade. The Presidential Motorcade is an awe-inspiring spectacle that we've all seen, a seemingly endless parade of black stretch limos. But have you ever wondered what exactly is going on there? It's not just one car with the president inside. The motorcade actually consists of up to 50 vehicles, each with a specific purpose and function. At the front of the motorcade, there's the lead car, traveling 5 minutes ahead to clear the way. This car ensures that the president's path is clear and that there are no unexpected surprises along the way. Then there are several Secret Service cars, armed to the teeth with agents who are ready to protect the president at all costs. At the heart of the motorcade, there's the customized Cadillac limousine, otherwise known as the Beast, which contains the president. But here's the kicker. There are identical decoy cars scattered throughout the motorcade, so no one can know for sure which one the president is actually in. The Beast is truly a sight to behold. With over 7 tons of armor, this limo is one of the most secure vehicles on the planet. The armor, which reaches a maximum thickness of 8 inches in certain areas, is capable of withstanding high-caliber gunfire or even an explosive device thrown at it. The windows can stop bullets fired from a Magnum, and the floor is built on a modified truck bed with armor floor plates to shield from bombs and grenades. It's even hermetically sealed to prevent biological attacks with its own oxygen supply. Its onboard arsenal comprises rocket-powered grenades, night vision optics, a tear gas cannon, pump-action shotguns, and even a supply of 2 liters of blood matching the president's blood type. Additionally, since the tragic events of 9/11, a new car has been added to the motorcade, the Barrage Jammer. This car is equipped with technology that jams cell phone reception in the area, making it nearly impossible for would-be terrorists to communicate. It also makes it much more difficult to detonate remote bombs, providing even more protection for the president. This adds an extra layer of protection and security, ensuring that the president is never in harm's way. And there you have it, guys. The top 10 secrets of the Secret Service, finally revealed. We hope you've enjoyed this video, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe button to be the first to be notified when we release a new interesting video.